What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another day in Car Mechanic Simulator with me, the Virtual Mechanic. And when is this Land Rover Coming Soon update going to happen? If anybody knows, do let me know in the comments below, or hit me up on Instagram at the Virtual Mechanic. I am there most days. But let's get into today's video. We do have the 1935 Ford Truck restomod. It is the Hot Rod edition, and it is a hot pink at the moment. It's a bit dull with all the dust, but it is a hot pink. This is a lovely looking truck with a big beast of a V8 engine in it. We may swap it out to a different engine. I'm actually undecided at the moment. But whatever we do, we are going to put performance parts in it. We're going to make it as fast as we can, and we're going to try and demolish the track in a hot rod truck, which I am very much looking forward to. Still unsure about swapping it, but let's get over to the car wash and get it cleaned up. Here we are at the car wash. I wonder what the pink is looking like under the dust. Obviously, we do know it is pink at the moment. And that is a very vibrant in-your-face pink. It is quite nice, actually. Probably won't stick with it. Might do. Get the interior cleaned, back on the lift, and then we'll get the engine ripped out, ready to make a decision. Gearbox out. There was the oil pan still in there, so we do need to grab this oil drain and get all of the oil drained out. There's quite a bit in there, actually. Let's get you put away. Let's get the car back on the ground and get that engine lifted out. Should we swap it? I'm asking you like you're in the comments right now. Maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, probably the double overhead cam supercharged engine. We're probably going to swap it to that. But let's get this one ripped out and then get the rest of this car stripped down and ready to work on. Here it is, completely stripped down to absolutely nothing. Looking quite nice in that pink still. But let's get the welder over. Let's get this frame all sorted up to 100%. Then we can get all the body panels back on and get it over to the paint shop and decide whether we are going to keep this pink or not. Because it is sort of growing on me, so we might. But let's get all these body panels back on. Look at that. With all the body panels back on, I didn't have to replace anything. I think I needed to buy a brake light, and that was about it. Or a rear light, whatever you want to call it. And the license plate, obviously. But apart from that, it is looking pretty sweet. So let's get it over to the paint shop, pick a lovely colour for it, and see how it turns out. I went for this stunning bronzy sort of copper colour. I really like how this has come out colour-wise. It looks insane with the brown leather seats as well. Looking pretty nice. I do love how this one doesn't actually sit on the blocks that are there for it. But never mind about that. This colour is too fantastic. Bronze and copper are very hard colours to get on this game. But I managed to nail this one. At least I think I nailed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's get on and get all the suspension sorted. I have colour matched the suspension I think, to the car with this sort of coppery bronze colour, and I've gone for silver springs. But let's get them on the car and see how it all looks together. That's all the suspension complete, looking absolutely stunning in this copper bronzy and the silver on there, along with black brake calipers. Nearly couldn't say that, because I just couldn't get the bronze to stay on there. It just wasn't working. It just looked like a really bad brown. I think I've done a good job of matching that. It looks pretty smart at the front. You can't really see the back, so that doesn't matter too much. It is looking nice though, but let's get on. Let's get that engine bay sorted out, ready to have a new shiny engine dropped into it. Engine bay's all sorted. Let's get the wheels done before we build that engine. For the wheels today, I've gone for the Rim 20. These wire wheels, they look very nice with some white wall tyres. They are 17 inches front and back because I wanted to keep it pretty standard. It's a 285 width at the back with a 75 profile and a 185 width at the front with a 75 profile. Let's get them on the truck. There they are on the ground. It's got a nice stance to it. A nice bit of lean, and it is looking nice. The wheels are lovely colour matched to this body, along with them tinted windows. It is looking really nice. Might be a little bit too much, but I personally love it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like it, if it's too much, just tell me. But let's get on and let's get that engine built and ready to go in. That glorious V8 is now finished, looking incredible. Let's get it dropped into the truck, ready to get this one finished. Just got to top up all the levels, liquids and all of that. And then it will be done. I'm ready to go outside. But look at that. It is looking glorious in there. Shame I couldn't quite paint that engine cover to get it to match. It's a bit of a shame. It just looked orange. But let's get on. Let's get the gearbox and the exhausts in and get this car finished off. There she is, all finished outside in the sun, and this copper really pops off in the sun, looking absolutely incredible. I really, really like how this one looks. It's just so nice. Again, it's a shame I couldn't paint that engine cover. because it just would have looked better. And I really wish you could paint these exhausts. I think that's a feature that we should see added. Hopefully that would be a lovely addition if it ever comes. But what do you think of the copper on this car? The wheels look incredible. Them rims are nicely painted. The body looks fantastic. Everything about this truck looks insane. But let's get inside and see what it sounds like. That's a bizarre grumble, but it sounds amazing. So amazing. Very happy with that. Let's get it on the dyno and see what it can do. Here we are at the dyno. 732 starting horsepower on this supercharged engine. What did we manage to squeeze out of it? 659 additional horsepower. That's an extra 90%, bringing the total up to 1,390. That's pretty good. Let's see what it can do on the track. Here we are at the track. This is my second attempt. I did swap the tyres out for slicks just for this, because it was sliding all over the place. But let's get to the end and see what speed we can get out of this. There's 300. It's coming up quite nicely, actually. I'm quite impressed. This is doing well. I didn't expect it to be this good. What can we get it up to, though? There's the 400 mark. Can we squeeze it to 450? No. 424 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good. So, at 424 kilometers an hour, that does pit it 12th in the leaderboard. Only 3 kilometers an hour slower than the Ferrari 458, which is a bit of a shock, but it is what it is. But look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm absolutely in love with this truck, and I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep this one. This is going to take the place of the other Ford truck that we have set over there. Look at the colour matching on that. It looks so nice. I'm so happy with it. It looks amazing. The only thing I don't like is the suspension sticking up through the bed, but we did have that on the other one. It just looks better on this one with the bronze colouring coming through. Even though we are going to keep this truck, we do have to go through what we would be selling it for if we were going to sell it. So let's have a look at that. Obviously that big improved engine with a double overhead cam at supercharged. That was hard to say. Excuse me. But let's have a look. 101,869 is what we could sell it for. I did spend 55,822 on parts, and obviously I bought the truck for 31,386, pitting our total spend at 87,208, and our profit at just under 15,000. So selling it would have made no difference really. So I'm kind of glad we're going to keep it. Now, do I keep it? Do I just put it in place of the other truck that we've got there, or do I put the other truck into parking? Or do I move the two and just keep them both out the front here? You guys decide. Let me know what you want to do in the comments below. I do like both of these trucks. They are very different, but very cool nonetheless. But let's move on and let's see what we have for the next video. Here it is, the Sakura Takumi. I am probably absolutely butchering that. Those of you that recognize it will recognize it as the car from Initial D, the Drift anime series. It is a very nice looking car. We may swap out the engine to something better. I don't really know much about these engines, so we'll come to that in the episode. But I do have a question for you guys. Do you think I should start off a fresh shop, start again from the beginning, level everything up and see where we get to? You know, taking customer jobs, that's not the right thing. I want the telephone. There it is. Taking customer jobs, getting a few of these. You can get some cool cars in there. But starting from the very beginning, you know, with very little money and see where we end up, make our way up to doing our own cars. Look at that. You can even get the Lamborghini Huracan in there. Pretty cool. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, or again, head over to Instagram and give me a shout on there at The Virtual Mechanic. That is it for today's video, though. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.